Hey everyone, my name is Dana, and today we're going to go through a plank series. Please take care of yourself. If you need to come into breaks during this series, go ahead and do so. We're going to start on hands and knees. Spreading your hands apart, bringing your hands right underneath your shoulders and your knees right underneath your hips. Making sure those shins are pressing down into the mat. You're going to start with a retraction and protraction of the shoulder blades. So as your chest reaches towards the floor, the shoulder blades are going to reach around the back body to touch maybe, and then you're going to exhale, push away, hug belly to spine. Shoulder blades reach towards each other, chests reach to the mat, exhale, press away. For 5, breathing into this, warming up those shoulders, hugging belly to spine, feeling the activation through the back line. 2, beautiful. Last one. Shoulders draw down the back. Now come somewhere in between. Your shoulders aren't quite touching and they're not quite pushing all the way apart. Somewhere in between is the right spot. Soften the elbows a little bit. Hug belly to spine. Beautiful. This time we're going to tuck the tailbone without changing our upper back and then release pelvis to neutral. Exhale, tuck the tail. Inhale, release. Now notice that my back body is not going with my pelvis. So as I tuck the tail, my upper back, my ribs, and my head stay the same. 2. Beautiful. Last one. Good. Find neutral with your pelvis. Soften the elbows just a little bit. Drawing your left leg back on the mat. Now in this position, we're warming up. Reach out the back of the left heel, hug belly to spine. Get longer through that hamstring, get longer through that head. And then bring the knee back down. Untuck the toes, hug belly to spine, reaching your left leg long. Tuck the toes under, reach out the heel, get longer through that hamstring, lift your heart, and bring it down. One more time either side. So you're going to reach that left leg back, flexing the foot, reach out the heel, hug belly to spine, and down. Soft bend of the elbows, soften those shoulders, and right side, and then down. Good. Now we're going to add inhale, exhale, draw the left leg back, and then breathe into the belly, and draw the right leg back to meet it. Hold it there for a breath. Inhale, exhale, out. Now the left knee comes down, and then the right leg comes down. You're going to take a breath here. Inhale, exhale, right leg goes back, hug belly to spine, soft bend of the elbows, left leg goes back. And then when you take one full inhale and exhale out the mouth, your left leg will come back down, and then your right. Again, inhale, exhale, left leg first, hug belly to spine, right leg. And then when you're ready, right leg comes down, and left leg comes down. Inhale, exhale, right leg goes first, soft bend of those elbows, and breathe left leg. Big inhale, big exhale out, and then left leg comes down, and then right leg comes down. Good, round your whole spine, soften the shoulders, round from the back of the ribs instead of pushing into the shoulders. And then take an inhale, lift your heart forward, take a little back bend without losing your abs. So keep your abs connected as you back bend. And then come back into center. Good work. Take an inhale here. Soft bend of the elbows. Exhale, reach your left leg back and then your right leg to meet it. Here we go into our plank. Breathe here. I want you to really soften the elbows and hold it for 10. 9, connect to your abs, reach out your legs just like we did a moment ago. Breathe into it. Good work. 2, 1. Right leg comes down, left leg comes down. This time find child's pose. Good. Bring the toes together, the knees apart. Reach your arms forward, forehead rests on the mat. Beautiful work. Breathe into this stretch. And out. One more breath, breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Come back up to hands and knees when you're ready. This time come down onto your elbows. Elbows come right where the hands were. Press into the palms. Send the shoulders down the back. Connect your abs. You're going to hug belly to spine and shift your head forward an inch and then back. And see if you can really push out the elbows. Keeping the lats long instead of the shoulders collapsing when you push back. You got 6 more. Hug belly to spine. Keep pushing into those shins, warming up the shoulder girdle, the lats, the core. Breathing into this. 4. Good. 3. Make sure those elbows don't sneak too wide. They're right underneath the shoulders. 2. Good work. Keep that core connected. Last one. Good. Come right on top of the shoulders. So on top of the elbows so the shoulders rest. Soften those back bodies and hug belly to spine. Good. Take an inhale. On your exhale, you're going to reach your left leg back, tuck the toes under. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, reach your right leg back, tuck the toes under. Now lower the hips a few inches. Good. And keep that. Lift your heart a little forward. Now same thing, you're going to push and you're going to pull. And it's smaller now that we're not on our knees. For 10. Breathing, pushing from the toes, pulling from the heels, but also getting the shoulders to wrap down the back. Good work. Breathe into the core. 5, 4, you got it. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Breathe into it. 1 foot at a time comes down. Child's pose again. Toes together, knees apart. Spread the knees. Breathe and rock side to side into your hip sockets. Lovely work. Taking 1 breath in center. Coming back to hands and knees, and we're going to come to our right side. So as you come to your right side, I want you to stack yourself up on your right elbow. Knees are stacked, hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. For a moment, take your left hand onto your right humeral head, so the top of your right arm, and you're going to soften the shoulder down, and you're going to exhale, press away. So you feel that collapse, and then you press out of it. 2 more. So we don't want to do any strengthening action through that collapse. We want to keep the shoulder dropping away from the ear. Last one. And then we want to keep the humeral head not rolling forward, but rolling back. Good. Hold that. Connect to your core. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Really extend your ribs. The center body is long. And then exhale, you're going to twist, reaching underneath your armpit towards the wall behind you. And then reaching that arm back up. Inhale. Exhale, twist. So you're twisting at the ribs. You're working through your center. For 5, pressing out of the arm. Breathing into the side waist. It's a good way to warm up for our eventual side planks. It's coming, don't worry. But breathe into this, twisting through the ribs. 3, 2. Good, last one. Reaching the arm up, hold it there, breathe into your length. And then you're going to take the hand in front of you. We're going to come into our side plank. If it feels like too much, you stay here. We're going to extend the left leg forward, the right leg back. Use your left hand to help you. As you lift the hips up, you're going to hold. Squeezing the inner thighs together, extend the left arm up. Breathe here for 10. 9, good work. 8, soften the neck. Breathe. 5, reach out the legs, squeeze the inner thighs. Good, keep breathing for 2. And 1, lower the hand down, lower your hips down, bend your knees, and take a little Z position of your legs to stretch all the way over. Hug belly to spine. Soften the shoulders. Breathe. Good, coming back to your elbow. Last thing here on the right side, I promise. Shoulders underneath, elbows underneath the shoulders. Shoulders are stacked, core is stacked, knees are stacked. Take a breath, find your space, and then reach your left leg and then your right leg long. Hug belly to spine. Always an option, again, to stay here. We're going to inhale, exhale, press all the way up, just like you did a moment ago. Extend the arm long. You're going to lower the hip down and up. Good, breathe into it. Find those obliques. Soften the shoulder. You got 8 more. Breathe. 7, 6, 5, good work. 4, you can gaze up at the fingers. 2, and 1. Good. Come into your forearm plank, bringing the hands together, elbows to get wide underneath the shoulders, press into the palms, hold it, reach out to heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring one knee at a time down. Take a child's pose, reaching your arms all the way over to the left side, stretching out the right side body, noticing if you're holding any tension in the neck and just letting that go. One more breath here. And then you're going to come back to center. Don't worry, we'll do the other side in a moment. And roll yourself up to sit. Other side, so bringing your left elbow underneath your shoulder. Stacking yourself up. Knees, hips, shoulders. Connect to your core. Just like we did on the other side, right hand comes to the top of the humeral head. You're going to collapse into it. You're going to press away. And just take a moment to really feel that press and really master it so we don't collapse into the joint ever when we do our side plank. So once we master that, we can move on to more load in the shoulder. 2. Good, last one. Press up and out of it. Press your right hand into the top of the arm and send it a little back. Make sure those shoulders are still square, and then reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Inhale, get longer, find space. Exhale, twist. You're going to reach underneath the armpit. The ribs twist, the hips do not. And then inhale, lifting up out of the shoulder. Exhale, twist. We got 10 of these. Breathe into it. And it's easy to collapse, and I want you to avoid it. See if you can really find space in your joints, space in your ribs, length out the neck. Let's do 5 more. For 3. Like you're in water, reaching through water away. Last one. And twist. Come back to center, reach up and out of it, hold it, breathe. Good work. Nice. And then you're going to take your hand down. You might have to scoot a little forward like I do, just so you have space for your legs. We're going to extend the legs. Always an option to stay here. You're going to extend your right leg forward, your left leg back. Hips are square, core is connected. Press into your right hand to help you lift up. Squeeze your inner thighs, square off your hips, and hold for 10. 9. Squeezing the inner thighs to help you engage core. Beautiful long neck. Breathing. 5, 4, long body. And 1. Lower the knees down. Good work. Bend the knees. A little Z sit to lift up and over to the right side. Take a breath here. Maybe you gaze up, hug belly to spine, and then you're coming back into it. So first bring that elbow underneath the shoulder, palm presses down. Always an option to stay here or extend the right leg and then the left leg. Hug belly to spine. Hips stay square. You're going to lift that hip up and then reach the arm up to the ceiling. Soften the shoulders. Down an inch, up an inch for 10. 9, 8, 7. Don't let yourself collapse in that shoulder. You guys got it. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Breathe. Come into your forearm plank. Take it nice and slow. Press the palms down this time. Hold it here. Breathe. Lift your heart. We're going to go into alternating knee taps. Right leg taps, extend. Left leg taps, extend. Lift your heart for 9. Good. Soften the shoulders. 8. Breathe into the shakes. 7. Good. Breathe into it for 5. 4, 3, 2, last one, And then bring one knee at a time down. Child's pose, beautiful. Now that we just finished that other side, you're gonna take a breath and reach your hands over to the right. Stretching through the left side body, letting the shoulders relax, breathing into the stretch, letting it go. Take 2 more breaths here, letting that left shoulder soften so that you don't have to squeeze at the neck. Inhale and exhale. Good, and then walk the hands back to center, releasing the forehead down. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Roll yourself up to sit. Roll those shoulders down the back, coming onto your hands and knees one last time. Spread those fingers apart, hug belly to spine. You're gonna take a breath here, reaching the right leg back, soften the elbows, left leg back to meet it. Here we go, hug belly to spine. Point the right toes, lift them up. Squeeze the right knee in towards the right elbow and shoot it out for 10. 9, so you're crunching into that right side a little bit. So the obliques turn on, but you're really reaching out the left heel still for 5, 4, breathe into it, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the foot back down. Take a breath. You can always come down to hands and knees. We're going to move right to the other side. Inhale, soften the elbows. Point the left toes, lift it up. Crunch into the left side body, extend. Breathe for 8, 7, 6, soften those elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the leg back. This time, send your sitting bones up. Pedal out your feet. Find your downward dog. Send those ribs together, quieting the feet down. Soften the knees a little bit so you can lift your sitting bones up. Breathe into this decompression for 5, 4, in through the nose, out through the mouth. 3, 2, soften the shoulders, no squeezing at the neck. Last one. Walk your feet back an inch, push out into your plank, hinge your hips up to the sky for 10. Hinging forward, hinging back. 9. Soft bend of the elbows, breathe into the core, lifting the hips up to the sky. Good. 6, 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, you guys got it. Good work. Last one. Hold your plank. Hold it for 5. Good. 4. This is it, I promise. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Come to a seated position. Taking your arms out into a T. Reaching your arms out. Lifting them up. And then releasing them down. And just breathing into this, lifting up, releasing down, letting it go through the neck. 2. Last one. Good. Cross the arm across the body, give it a pull, open wide, and again. Do it again. Just moving through. Last one, right side. Last one, left side. Good. Release the hands down onto your lap. Close the eyes. Soften the shoulder. Feel the head and the neck resting, floating on top of the spine. Active through your whole body. Truly nothing like a plank series to warm everything up. One hand on top of chest, one hand on top of belly. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good work today, you guys, opening the eyes. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time.